Yes, students, good morning. Today I am going to explain the fast Ethernet. Okay, so the fast Ethernet, it is also types of the standard Ethernet. Okay, means standard wireless Ethernet. So we have the different types of standard Ethernets. Okay, that would be in that fast Ethernet is one of the Ethernet types. Okay, we have so many things gigabyte Ethernet and 10 gigabyte Ethernet. Okay, we will discuss one by one. So now first we will discuss the fast Ethernet. Okay, see the fast Ethernet, you know that. Okay, basically this Ethernet it is going to made up with the LAN protocol or LAN network. Okay, such as our fiber optic channel. Okay, like making use of our fiber optic channel. Okay, it is going to make means we are going to build the LAN connections. Okay, then IEEE created the fast Ethernet under the name standard IEEE standard 802.3 3U means like it is one of the name of the standard Ethernet. Okay, that is going to use the fast Ethernet. The fast Ethernet, okay, it is more very compatible, compatibility, and it is also backward compatibility with the standard Ethernet, and but it can be transmit the data. It's very fast, like faster of the 10 times, or it is going like means the multiple of the 10 times faster. Okay, the data is going to transfer. Okay, the speed will be more. So this is what the fast Ethernet. The main goal of the our fast Ethernet means it is going to upgrade or updated the data to the to the limit, or the bandwidth will be 100 megabits second. Means the data rate should be the 100 megabit per second for like per each second. It is going to send the 100 megabit per second data. It is going to reach to our destination, and it is going to make use of the compatibility with the standard Ethernet. It is and also it is going to contain the 48-bit address as well as the frame format, and and the minimum and maximum frame length. Okay, these all are our goals of the Ethernet. So the next one is uh, our fast Ethernet. Okay, it can have the sub functions. Okay, in that our MAC layer is one of the sub function of the our Ethernet, means fast Ethernet. Okay, MAC layer, like you know that this is a media access control layer. The media access control layer, basically it can use the topologies. Okay, the topology, it may be a star topology. Okay, the star topology, it can have the half duplex and full duplex transaction. So half duplex means that all the stations are connected in the one device. Okay, that such device we call it as a hub. Okay, then full duplex is the connection will be established via switches. Switches. That switches, it is going to it is going to contain the buffers, buffer address of that particular port, means that particular port address. Okay, and this we call it as a full duplex. Then one more is access method. The access method means, okay, we have to we have different types of access method. In that we have taken only two access method, that is carriers. Carrier sends multiple access, collision detection, and one more is carrier sends multiple action, collision avoidance. But the collision avoidance we never use in this fast Ethernet. Only for collision detection method only we have to use. So this is one of the access method. Okay, and it is also very useful of our full duplex and full duplex method. Means we know we don't want any it is very useful for the half duplex. Okay, but we never use in that collision detection method in the full duplex. And then we have to implementation our carrier sense multiple access collision detection in the backward compatibility. And it also use the different layers, okay, at the physical layer. So what are the topology we supposed to use at the physical layer? That is point to point topology and star topology. The point to point topology, okay, means one end to another, means end to end connections, okay. The center end it is going to connect to the receiver, means the both can be taken place the transaction. But star topology means like it is going to connect with the help of hub only. It is going to share the data, okay. If that device, okay, the device will be, it may be hub or router or switch, okay. If the device will be a breakdown, okay, the data will be lost. So this is what our star topology. See, this is the fast Ethernet implementation. In the fast Ethernet implementation, we have the common fast Ethernet implementation. Okay, we have different types of that. One is 10 base X and 10 base TX, FX. Okay, this is what twisted pair cable. Okay, fiber optic cable. Like the different cables are we have to use in the fast Ethernet implement. See, this is what the diagram of that. In encoding and decoding in the 10 base, 100 base TX, okay. What is the encoding of the 100 base TX? Means it can use as the two pair twisted cables. See, it and also it is going to use as the MLT3 scheme, okay. If it is very good, it is very good, and it is also showing the very good performance of the bandwidth. So, like 4-bit data out of 5-bit, the encoding schema, it is going to used for the it is used for the synchronization, okay. Because it is going to prevent the long number of sequence. That sequence number, it is going to followed by the zeros and ones. This is what our encoding and decoding of the 100 base TX means. The same thing has the encoding and decoding of the 100 base FX, okay. This will be twisted pair cable and this will be fiber optic cable, okay. The fiber optic cable, it can use the two pair of or two set of the fiber optic cable, and it can be handle the high, like high performance or high bandwidth, okay. Because it is going to use the encoding schema, okay. That the design of our fiber optic cable, okay, it is going to select one of the one of the timing protocol, or one of the timing yeah, yeah, sorry, timing diagram, okay. That will be one of sorry, it is going to select one of the yeah, polar technique, okay. Here it can be used the NRZ polar technique, okay. So with the help of the NRZ I polar technique or line coding technique, it is going to encode the particular data. After that it is going to implement it. So NRZ I, okay, the bit synchronization problem, to overcome this, out of 5-bit, okay, the 4-bit of block coding, like it is going to use the block coding scheme. It is going to increase the bit rate from 100 megabit per second to 125 megabit per second. So this is what the second types of the Ethernet. So the second one is 10 gigabyte Ethernet. The 10 gigabyte Ethernet, okay, it contains different types of hosts, and it is also going to upgrade the data rate into 10 gigabyte per second, means each and every time. And it have the compatibility to standard, and it is very fast, and it have the gigabyte, okay. Means the byte we have to measure the data in the form of gigabyte. And also it is going to contain the 48-bit addressing format, and the minimum and maximum length of the data length, or it may be frame length, okay. Then it is going to allow the interconnections of the existing LAN, MAN and WAN, means all three types of network. It is going to like interconnected, means it is going to allow the interconnections. So this is what our 10 gigabyte Ethernet. So this is then one more is gigabyte Ethernet. So what is the gigabyte Ethernet? The gigabyte Ethernet, say it has the implementation of the gigabyte Ethernet, that will be 1000 base X, 1000 base SX, LX, CX, and 1000 base T. See, This is you look at this diagram. The first of all, I'm going to like introduce what is the gigabyte Ethernet. The gigabyte Ethernet, okay, we need for the higher data transaction, okay, because the higher data rate is the resultant of the higher data in the design of the gigabyte Ethernet protocol. It can use the 1000 megabit per second. The IEEE committee calls this standard, okay, the 1000 megabit